Right, okay, we seem to be all ready. Everything's picking up, question mark? Yes. Hopefully the Discord, no one's on my Discord with me, so it's not going to pick up, but awesome. Cool. Hello everyone, we're back on the beancryptidssmp. I've got a new skin for lore purposes. I'll show you guys that later. But it is good to see everyone. It's been a bit since I've done lore. Yeah, oh god, I hope I remember to export last week's stream. That's fine, that's not the problem. We're just gonna do a few things today. Gonna just pot around, get some chores done, just some, general busy work. And then yeah, we're just hanging out, we're vibing. Maybe we'll talk to some people. I have a feeling I'm forgetting something important, but that's okay. Why is it nighttime already? I am gonna head over to Rosalind's barn, grab a quick nap, and then start going about my errands. Though I do not know how much I need to do on stream, simply because of the nature of half of these errands and projects that I'm working on, which is why they take forever. Because some of these days, the main time I play on the SMP is when I'm live, because sometimes I am doing other things. Oh, someone slept, that's great. So I will then forget to play on the SMP until stream night, but I can't stream working on my projects because they're secret and people watch my VODs. So, yeah. I don't have any jobs at the job centre. I'm just going to have a look at the map, see if I can pick out any things. I don't think it's... No, the map isn't big enough to pick out much. That's Stage's house, that's Chumter Church, that's the potion shop. I can't read any of this. But if I follow the map and I go... What the fuck? If I follow the map and I go... Yeah. I don't think it's on the map. Good! We love not being on the map. So, yeah, I'm just really wandering about, to be honest. Might go cut some trees. Hi!
Hey, you're V, right?
Yes, you're Rilara.
Yes, I got it right. I knew it was some sort of initial, like... Is it V-E-E, or is it just...
Yeah, it's V-E-E.
Nailed it. Hey, so, what are you doing today?
Oh, me? I'm... Not much, really. I've got a few errands to run, a few, places to check out. Gotta do my routine ruin check. You know how it is. You don't, you're new. But...
Yeah, I'm really new.
Yeah, you're
I was asking Stage, who I could ask about different, histories or things that have happened to get me kind of caught up. And they said that you actually would have quite a few answers.
Oh!
So if you want, I can help you on your errands in return for you answering some questions.
I'll answer some questions. I don't know if I need help with errands, but as long as we can walk and talk.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You can ask me questions.
I definitely don't like staying in one place for too long.
I might not answer all of them, because the thing about living history is... it's an interesting time to live in. But Stage isn't wrong when she says I have a lot of answers. They might not be nice answers, but if you're coming asking questions in a place like this, then I assume you're probably prepared to deal with
not
the
nice
consequences.
Truth.
Yeah.
History isn't always kind. I know that well.
Yeah.
I feel like it's better to know the truth than to not know it all. So, again, if there's anything that you don't want to answer at any point, just say, I don't want to answer that, or skip, or move on, or fuck
Mind
you.
the hole,
and
mind the
we
hole.
will skip it.
Yes. Someone needs to start taking this down. Ask me questions. I'm gonna
Okay. We'll start with an easy one. So are you like a native here, or did you come here on purpose, or did you accidentally fall into a portal?
I wasn't born here. Funnily enough, I came here on purpose. I was one of the batch of the first people who arrived. Fresh server. I don't really think many people are native to here, but it's complicated. A lot of the history here is very complicated. But no, I wasn't. I came here on purpose. Fresh new server, fresh new start. I wanted to find a home and a better be careful. And a better life for me and my sibling. But I did come here alone.
Your sibling, I think Stage mentioned you had a sibling, but I don't know too much about. Are you comfortable talking about them?
That's Carter. We're not on easy terms at the moment, but might not be flesh and blood, but they are still my sibling.
I get that. You can't choose who your family is.
I kind of did.
I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Sometimes you grow closer to some people in ways that even you don't understand. So.
Trust me, I know. So yeah, that's.
Speaking of, who are some of your other friends on here? In case I run into people, I know they're friendly.
That's an interesting question.
I like knowing who I'm dealing with. What can I say? Sorry, sad turkey.
Friends. Well, Crisp is my friend. I'd like to be able to think that at least. Crisp is my friend, and I'd count Stage as a friend probably. I mean, yeah, Stage is a friend. For most other people, Rosalind's my friend. You won't see her about, but she's a good egg. For most people, though, it's complicated. Meg and I have a long history. Carter and I have an even longer history, and Bess and I, well, Bess and I are some of the few remaining remnants of a certain history, and would I call them a friend? I don't know.
Wait, the name sounds kind of familiar, that Bess one. I think Stage mentioned them the other day.
Oh, have you not met Bess yet?
Oh, no, I haven't. Stage, I think, said they live in some sort of, Nova-ish
Novaros.
place or something. Novaros, that's what it was. Thank you. Yes, Novaros. Did you guys happen to, meet there, or was it somewhere? Because you said that you were some of the first people, so...
Are you asking where I met Bess?
If that's a sensitive topic.
That's a good question. I think they knew my mother. I don't know much about that whole situation. But Bess was around before I was born. For that, there was after my mum died and I left at the ripe age of 4, decided to leave home. I didn't see them for 15 years. I come to make a fresh start, and there she is. There's Bess.
How long ago was that?
We came here.
Yes, you said that you were 4 when you chose to leave.
Oh, I was 4 when I chose to leave. I'm 19.
Wow, I'm quite a bit older than you then.
Yeah, most people are. But no, that's how I met Carter. I sort of wandered alone for a few years, scooped up another kid, and that was Carter. Came here a few months ago. That's another thing you'll pick up. Time is really weird. I don't know if we're aging. Time is really... Yeah, that's some furious note-taking noises. Yeah, time is real weird. You'll get used to it. So it was a few months ago, I think.
Let's go.
Joe, you make an
Okay.
excellent question in the chat. I don't know how I survived in the wilderness for 15 years, but I kind of just fucked about and found out. Taught myself how to read and write. That was very impressive, if I do say so myself.
Very impressive.
Is my grasp on English the best? No, don't fill that in. Don't fill that in.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to be helpful.
It's fine.
I saw a singular block and it was setting off OCD. It's like, Whoa, don't fall. There's some stuff under there.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Cobwebs.
I know
What's
that.
that?
This is the ruins of Coffee Pot.
Coffee pot.
Oh my god, the stage really did say come to V for all the answers, didn't she?
Yeah, they kind of did. I'm guessing that you have a personal connection then, right?
Oh, yeah. Coffee Pot was the first country on this server.
What kind of leadership was it under? So like a president, dictator?
We'll call it a presidential dictator.
Presidential dictator.
Well,
Lovely.
it's a very different shape to how it used to be because, we blew it up. But originally it was just a hole dug into the side of a mountain cave on the first night in the server, and we all piled into it to keep safe. Just for a second to collect our bearings, and then this guy, we don't say his name. I don't want his name in the history books. The president decided to elect himself the leader, toss out a few people he didn't like. People who didn't like him immediately left, and what was left was a country. It was soon to be a country, and it was the president. It was me, his vice president, and his ambassador Bess. And
You were the vice president of the country?
I was the vice president of the least functional country.
I'm sure you did your best.
I did my best. That's
does
all I wanted to do. All I wanted to do was help people and make a good life. Didn't get me, it got me places. Didn't expect them. Coffee Pot was a massive point of contention for a while. I'm going to take a dip in a pond, but I'm just going to take my armour off because otherwise it's going to get waterlogged again, and I'm going to have to spend 3 months pouring the water out of my boots again.
Yep. That. So I understand why people would blow it up, but who blew it up? And did you get caught in... I'm sorry if this is a sensitive question, but did you get caught in the explosion?
What makes you ask if I got caught in the explosion? Oh,
Your
shit,
arm.
the scar. Yes, that. I forgot.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. You're
it
good.
Feels like I'm being so rude right now.
You're
I'm
good.
a curious person.
Questions.
If I overstepped,
questions.
we can skip. We can skip if you
No,
need to.
I'll answer. Sorry, I forgot. I retired my old jacket because it was starting to fall to pieces, and I ripped the sleeves off of this shirt because it was too hot. I forgot that. Yeah, the scars were from Coffee Pot, but they were from before the explosion. The president didn't like the people who wanted to cause uprising. People didn't like the president. They wanted him out of power. They wanted him out of office. They wanted a fair election in which anyone on the server could run to be the president of Coffee Pot. And he didn't like this. He was a very paranoid man, and he set up something he liked to refer to as the shed. And
That doesn't sound good.
no, it was a torture device.
The vaguer the name, the creepier the place.
It was a torture device. And what it was a pit filled with water with a... Do you know how water elevators work?
Do I know how water what works?
Water elevators.
I've heard of
If
them.
you put soul
but,
sand at the bottom of a block, it shoots bubbles up and it shoots you up out of the water. If you put magma at the bottom of water, it drags you down. And the wonderful, lovely president decided to make a pit that you couldn't climb out of with a magma block at the bottom full of boiling water. And he had me test and it worked. Go.
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
It was a while ago, and frankly, it is not your mess to apologize for. These scars, pretty bad. I can't. If you punch me, don't punch me. But if you punch me where I've got scars, I can't feel it. The nerve endings were burned pretty badly, I assume, and just wherever I've got these big old burn scars, can't feel shit.
I never thought I'd ask this question, but please tell me that this man is dead.
Oh, we executed him. You know how I said the whole suspended immortality, death doesn't stick?
I've been thinking about that a lot recently. Yes, it's a lot to take in.
It's a lot to take in. Yeah, there's exceptions to that, and sometimes the exceptions is we break the living code of what keeps us alive to just minutely before it can fix itself, and we cleaved his head from his shoulders. We executed the president. I wasn't brave enough to do it myself, and frankly, we promised the killing blow to one of the other founders of Novaros, Neo. We didn't know about Novaros at the time, but so yeah, president was executed. Yes, we did blow it up. I was meant to blow it up. I tried to blow it up, actually. I was the one who stuffed the place to the brim. Well, it wasn't to the brim. It could have used more TNT. With TNT, I locked and loaded the switch. I sent out the invites. I was like, hey, does anyone want to come watch Detonation Day? This place finally fucking go up in flames and be better in rubble than it ever was alive. And people did. But, you know how I said Meg and I had a long and complicated history?
Yeah?
Meg didn't want this place blown up. So she tricked me. She told me that just as I was about to pull the lever, that Carter needed something from me, and it was really urgent, and I had to come to their room in McDonald's. And I did, like an idiot. And Carter was not there, but Meg was, with a locked and loaded crossbow pointed at me, put me in an obsidian jail cell just so that I couldn't blow it up. But it did get blown up by Cam. Cam swung by, pulled the lever, blowed the place to smithereens, and splattered themselves across the rocks in the process. Suspended immortality should still be working for them. I'm pretty sure they're around somewhere, but no one's really seen them since the explosion. Cam was one of the...
But Meg really did that.
Yeah. Meg did that.
You were both in the church the other day. So
it's been a while.
If they kept you a prisoner... Oh, yeah, time's weird. I keep forgetting.
To be fair, I'm tired of arguing the coffee pot should go and the coffee pot should stay argument. We just go around in circles. And I don't like that. And frankly, I'm far too tired to keep fighting with Meg. There's a lot of things I'm too tired for.
A wise person once told me that peace of the future belongs to the tired.
Wow, that's poetic.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we blew.
Wish I came up with it. I could lie and say I came up with it because they're not here to say otherwise. But
you don't seem like the type to lie.
Thank you.
Do you have any other questions about, like, Coffee Pot whilst I'm...
Yeah, where'd the people go after it?
Well, the president was dead. Rosalind and I packed up and... Well, we're working on something. Carter technically... Well, Carter was exiled for... Well, Carter wasn't exiled from Coffee Pot. Carter was technically a Coffee Pot citizen after it was... Because before it blew up, it was disbanded. We executed the president, I disbanded the country, and that's when Carter joined, declared themselves a legal resident of Coffee Pot, and I couldn't argue with them. So, but technically Carter resides in McDonald's as part of their exile. And Bess went to Novaros. Since day one of Coffee Pot, Bess had been building a secret city in the desert with Neo and Shane, and well, when Coffee Pot was gone,
Novaros?
They built it. The three of them.
How did they do that? If Bess was the ambassador, then how did they have time to?
The president didn't keep as much as an eye on the ambassador as maybe he should have for his own sake. She said she was exploring, and I mean, back then I was naive enough to take her at her word every time, and I would vouch for her in front of him until my face turned blue, so you know. So Bess went to Novaros, I went away, Carter went into exile, and the president went to hell, hopefully. Fuck.
Hopefully. I don't doubt it. Did you get stuck?
This is incredibly embarrassing and demeaning. Hang on.
Here, do you need assistance?
I'm fine.
There you go, you did it. You escaped from a hole with a cobweb. I'm sorry, don't kill me, I'm sorry.
Oh God, I won't kill you.
I never know how casual people are about killing in this world. Sounds insane.
I mean,
people can come back.
Death is... A lot of people haven't canonically died yet. I have died many times. I think I've died canonically at least 5 times. And, you know, haven't stopped coming back yet. Be real interesting if I stop coming back one day, but you know, hopefully not. You know, I'm just getting my life together. I don't want to fuck it up now. But yeah, any other questions about what was it, like, the Coffee Pot? Or
what do you really what? Because you said you went away after you disbanded it, but where did you go? I don't know if that's a stupid question.
Like I said,
it's
away. I'm working on something. It's secret, but you know, technically that's not my place of residence. It's for fuck's sake. It's complicated.
Oh, it happened again.
It did. No, it didn't. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
You're right. It didn't. My eyes have lied to me. Oh, V, honey.
Don't, please.
I won't. Do you ever visit Novaros?
Oh,
yeah. Especially as Chris lives there now.
Well, Chris lives in the oasis outside. I visit Novaros plenty of time. Semi-often, regularly. Since I figured out the route on how to get there, I can just take myself over pretty easily.
They allow visitors?
Oh God, yeah. It's just another city.
How far away is it?
So you know the community garden?
I've heard of it, and I think I saw some sort of like floating garden. Is that the community garden, by the way?
Yes.
Or is it just
this?
It was floating and had greenery, so
yes, the
it
castle,
seems like a garden.
the with the turrets. That's the community garden. If you go behind the community garden on the ocean and you go straight, you go past the lighthouse and keep going straight, that's how you get to Novaros. There's docks, and then you can follow the acacia slabs and it'll take you there, if you had need to go there.
Wow. That's really cool.
Kept an entire city secret because nobody else thought of crossing the ocean. No one thought of it. Apart from Cam, who went that way once and got close to discovering it, no one even thought to cross the ocean.
How did you think to cross the ocean?
How did we not think to cross the ocean, was that?
Yeah.
We didn't know there was a secret city being built, and frankly, I was preoccupied trying to keep the president from going straight off the deep end and blowing up anyone he came across. And Cam and Eve were busy organising a rebellion, and Rosalind was building a house.
They went off. To be fair, the president seems to have gone off the deep end from before you even met them.
Oh yeah, I know, but I was trying to keep him from going further off the deep end.
They tested a torture chamber with their vice president.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that's a sane person.
I do not think he's a sane person. I think he's a very dead man now, and I'm very glad that he is.
It's like past tense, not present.
Absolutely.
He was not a sane person.
He was not a sane person.
I do understand what you mean. I understand since you said it was secret, if you can't tell me this, but since I work at the church, and apparently if something happens to Crisp, it's our duty to retrieve you.
Message me.
Yeah.
On your communicator. Message me on your communicator, and I will come running.
I was gonna ask, like, how can I contact you? Like, will I just need to stroll up into different parts of the wilderness, hoping
Do
to
not
find
stroll up into different
on?
parts of the wilderness. If you find what I'm working on, I might have to kill you. That's a bit dramatic, but it is it's a reason it's secret. It's nothing nefarious, but it means a lot to me, and it's very secret. And so if you ever need to contact me, especially, do not hesitate to contact me if Crisp is in danger. Do not hesitate to contact me. I want to know. But literally just message me in your communicator and I will come running. Yes, just like that. Perfect test run. And I will come running. And if I'm not online, if I'm somewhere else, I don't know how to explain that without getting meta. Put a letter in my post box. It's by the community.
If your communicator is off.
And my communicator is off, and I'm like passed the fuck out asleep. You see the Kamigan. You see that chest on the docks.
It's
got a little sign
in my eyes. Yes, I see it.
It's got a little sign above it that says V's mailbox. Put a note in there if I'm not online, and I will check it.
Oh, nice. Sounds like a plan.
Mm.
And don't worry, I'll keep the secret about what you're working on, because I don't know if it's a secret that you are working on something, but
it's not really a secret that I am working on something, but
just in case there's anybody who's somehow more curious than I am, to the point of trying to break boundaries, which that's something even I don't do. But, and I think of myself as a very curious person. Just in case, I'll keep the secret that you're working on something for now, because you've certainly helped me out a lot. I feel like there's obviously using within reason and changing names as necessary, but you know I'm a novelist, right?
Oh.
I feel like there's like some of this stuff, like I feel like there's a story here. You'd obviously be painted as the hero, because you're clearly the hero of the story. And names would be changed. Would not even give a fake name to the president, because screw that guy. Yeah, you've helped me a lot today.
Okay, story, that sounds like a lot. You know, I lived this, I suffered this, as you can see. But morals get very grey and fuzzy around here. Heroes and villains aren't often as clean-cut as they'd like to be, and Master, I might have been a good person once. Am I a good person now? That's a very complicated question, and I don't like to think too hard about the answer.
Well, that's the thing. That's part of why I became a novelist. The world didn't make sense, so I went to a place where I could create the things around me and make things more simple.
That's
Where you know who you're dealing with and
my world
what's going
stopped
on.
making sense, and I went off the deep end a bit. But you know, novel writing's a much better hobby than cliff jumping.
Well, it said you can read and write, so if you ever want to just try writing stuff out.
I journal.
Okay, good.
Shit, I don't have any spare.
Anything.
Wait, hang on. I don't have any spare journals. I think I lost them. I'll have a spare. Yeah, go on then.
I have quite a few journals. Do you
I would
need
love
any?
one. I would love one. Just the one, please.
Oh,
but
there you go.
thank you.
There you go.
No, I've been journaling since I was like 11 or something to keep all my thoughts together. I even journaled through the time of Coffee Pot, but I burned that.
Makes sense.
History or whatever, but you know, I wanted it gone. So we also burned the entire country.
Burn the country, burn the records.
Seems to be a running theme. But we have the living records in me and Bess, so Bess doesn't seem as... Well, I'm sure you can always ask Bess questions. Just... If she answers, she answers. If she doesn't, don't push it. Bess is a very powerful woman.
I'm learning. They built a whole ass country.
Yeah.
Across the ocean.
Greg lives there now too. Greg's done a lot of the interior architecture, but yeah, Bess raised the walls with her own hands. She basically rules that place now because Neo and Shane have been missing in action for a while. But Bess is still here. I'd be more surprised if I ever saw a day where Bess wasn't here. For better or for worse.
They sound really interesting. I hope I get to meet them someday.
I'm sure you will.
That's nice. Well, I know that you had stuff to get to today.
Yes, I'm going
probably I'm kind of uncomfortable with all my problems. Sorry about that.
It's fine. I'm gonna go do things. I don't want to be keeping you from your church work or whatever it is you do. Wonderful talking with Lara. I'll catch you on the flip side.
See ya.
See ya.
God, such a dork.
Right. Hey, Reginald. Don't worry, I'm not stopping to talk to you. I'm just greeting you as I go past. Hello. Oh, chain links on the bridges. That's sick. I don't have any money on me, but I'm gonna sit in the bar for a bit. Don't want to get in a habit of drinking potions when I'm stressed, so I'm not gonna do that. But I'm just gonna sit there. It's a quiet space. I need a second to recharge after all that. I don't know why people think bamboo looks better than trees. I really don't think it does. But, you know, not like I hold any power here anymore, so... Tipsy Toad Tavern. Oh! Hi!
Hey.
Fancy seeing you here.
Fancy seeing not the bartender.
No, I'm not the bartender. I didn't
Yeah,
come
they
in and
dipped.
buy anything. Interesting to see you again.
Yeah.
How have you been?
Busy, honestly.
Oh yeah?
Haven't been back in a while.
Yeah. Yeah, I mentioned we should talk. So I'm just gonna take my armor off. I don't want to appear threatening, and it's fucking uncomfortable. I got cobwebs all in the boots again. I fell in a ruin in coffee
Fair.
pot like 3 times.
Oh, you look rough.
Oh, yeah, I retired that jacket I've been wearing since forever?
Yeah.
Fallen to pieces, so I took it off. I forgot. These aren't fresh
Delightful.
scars. These aren't fresh. These are... You know about coffee pot, don't you? You do.
Yeah.
Did anyone ever tell you about the torture shed?
Yeah. Carter. They told me
Yeah.
plenty.
Good old Mr. President got me to test it. This is the results. They're not fresh.
You look like you need a drink. Here, what'd you like?
I could use one. Hang on, I cannot read the signs from this far. I'll have a,
Oh.
I'll have a... fire resistance?
Gotcha. Oh, I've got one on me. I'm gonna get something else. Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Oh. See, I'm gonna get something. Get some of those. Where's the box? Where's the box? There's the box outside. That's for the bottles, but I'm just gonna put my diamond in here.
You can put your diamonds in the barrels.
Oh, the diamonds in the barrels? Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, I can get back in. Forget about that.
You look good. Like,
Good as I can.
you look like you're healing.
Yeah, it's not bad, not bad. These have been plenty of help, but
Oh,
speed it up. It's speeding it up a bit at least.
that's
Cheers.
That's cool. Cheers. Yeah.
I'll put this back in the bin.
Yeah, that's fair. I did suggest we should talk, huh? Why is there a potion of healing in the empty bottles?
I don't know. It's just there. That was not my doing. But no. What'd you need?
I wanted to apologize.
Oh.
This is not easy. I'm trying to be a better person.
Love that. Of course you are.
I'm sorry for all the arguments we've had. I still stand by what I've said about Coffee Pot, but I understand that you're never going to change your opinion and I can't make you change your mind, so I'm just going to have to live with that, and if Bruce should bury the hatchet, soon enough there's going to be bigger things happening than history.
Dick.
I don't know, but the church freaks me out. Just like a little bit.
Oh, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Like, it's just like Stage seems so sweet and all, and I would consider her a friend, yeah, but I don't know. Big gatherings of people sworn to something.
I thought that. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
She also shoved me off a roof, which was fun. But
Yeah, she did shove you off a roof to try and gain my trust. How are you feeling after that? You didn't die, which is very impressive.
I know. I literally landed. I was like, wait. And I was like, oh, I'm okay. Never mind. Kind of ran off after that, but now.
And there's
Honestly, I'm not mad about it because I helped.
Fair. There's so few of us left from like the earlier days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I felt that.
I haven't seen Eve in months. Cam is pretty much missing in action. The same for Neo and Shane, and hell, I've barely even seen Carter.
That worries me. With the church just coming in and everyone going out, like,
Yeah.
that's suspicious.
I don't know if they're connected, but I do know that, frankly, if we're some of the few people remaining from ye olden times, even if I was here before you.
I respect the skepticism. I'm in the same boat.
Yeah, I'm not, anti-church, let's burn it all down. I'm technically a member of the congregation, though I didn't want that. I just wanted to protect Chris.
Love that.
The only reason I'll tolerate the church is for Chris' sake. That frog has been very good to me. And that is something I value in people, because I don't get a lot of it.
Stage, I respect Stage. Stage has been a huge help. I owe them a lot.
For sure. And I
owe her a lot, and I want to respect that.
Yeah. But the church still gives me the EBGBs.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that it's like a toad. I don't like that. That seems a bit, you know. I don't like that it seems like an idol. I'm not one for idols.
Yeah, I just think we should bury the hatchet, make a tentative allegiance, even if it would be a bit quick to call each other friends and maybe a bit naive, but definitely not enemies. You know, do I make sense? Do you get what I mean?
You shouldn't have to apologize. You haven't done anything.
Oh.
It's kind of all me. It always has been. You didn't plan all of that. You're not the reason we're fighting. Of course you are, yes, but like, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I respect you as a just a member of wherever we are, not Coffee Pot, wherever this is.
Ground Zero. I wouldn't call myself a member. Ground Zero, isn't it? Yeah, this shithole. We'll just call it this shithole. This whole place in general.
I respect you as a neighbor, and I respect you as a fellow skeptic.
Yeah.
Skeptic. I think we need to have each other's backs, or else I don't trust it.
Yeah, I don't want us to be arguing over old quarrels, and then whoops, the world's ended. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'd much rather be prepared for a blind side than go in completely just anger fueled and just unprepared.
Yeah.
It's not practical.
So, you spend a lot more time here than I do. If you notice something, will you let me know? My other problem with the church is with Chris just being recently just indoctrinated into it. That freaked me the hell out, but if something starts happening in the church, I need to get that frog out. I need to get Crispy out. She did tell me that if push comes to shove, she'd leave the church for me, but I didn't want to be like, I'm going to cut you off from all your friends, and you're not allowed to talk to anyone else, because that's bad.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to be better.
I have no idea how Stage feels about me anymore. I pushed them to their limit.
A walking ball of cake and slime and whatever the fuck, they sure are an enigma.
Yeah. I don't know how they feel about me, and I don't really know how I feel about them.
Yeah.
She's just kind of, I don't know. I owe her a lot, obviously, but just I don't know how I feel about her.
Alliance? Us? Shake on it?
Shake on it.
Sick.
I don't know how to shake.
I don't know how to shake either. I don't want to punch you.
Meh. I'll punch the air next to you. Meh. Yes.
So amazing. That'd look really cool in art, but
Of course. I in no way am your friend, and you are in no way mine. I don't think you're correct. I never have. But I'm willing for this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very hard for me to be like, well, this is my best pal Meg. They put me in a jail cell, I gotta... be careful who I call my friend, because my naiveness has shot me in the back several times. And in the front. I've been shot a lot. It's a bit concerning.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Yeah. I think I've... Fun fact, I think I've died the most out of everyone here. In terms of, like...
Surprisingly enough, I've died the least, despite being dead.
Mm.
Kind of.
I don't think Bess has technically died.
Dang.
Shit, on the subject of... They baptized the frog.
What?
Bess doesn't like the church. Bess, like... The church makes Bess physically sick.
Oh.
And oh my
Same
god,
boat.
I took the church away from the Oasis next to Novros. I brought the frog back from curfew, and the frog's baptized now. I should go see Bess. Wonderful
Ooh,
talk though.
okay.
Great to talk with you, and yeah, cool. Alliance, great. I've got to get going. Have a wonderful day, and yeah, keep me posted, because I don't spend a lot of time around here. I'm off working on things, so if things are changing, you're going to notice it first. But yeah, cool. Have a great day. Shit. Shit. Hang on. I need to get going to Novros. Oh my god. Yeah, no, Bess is going to want to know about this. Hopefully they don't pin it on me. I don't think we can afford to be fighting right now. I don't know if the church is up to something sinister. I don't know if that's what Stage would do. But I certainly... It concerns me. You know, it just... The last time there was a group of people sworn into a cause, it was Coffee Pot. And that went about as well for everyone on the inside as it did everyone on the outside. Probably actually worse for everyone on the inside, I'll be honest. So, time to get sailing, time to get in my little rowboat. Hopefully I don't bang into Crisp on the way and be like, hey, I'm gonna go talk to Bess, who's in charge of you, and being like, oh, you know. Okay, I need to not freak out. It's fine. It's dandy. Everything's good. It's not that big of a deal, right? No. It's not a big deal. It's fine. Whatever happens, I trust that Bess and I can sort it out. Because if there is one thing that I know that Bess is, it is stupid smart. If she can keep a whole city under our noses for several months, she can sort out this mess. It isn't even a mess. It's fine. It's great. But Bess is going to want to know. Bess is really going to want to know. Good God. I wish I could sail a bit faster. That'd be nice. But, you know, just gonna follow this. I don't know if this is gonna be like a tunnel path to Novros or whatever that tunnel is, but, you know. Puttering along. I just need to be brave today. I've been so brave already. I've talked to Rilara, I've opened up about that. I keep forgetting about these scars, but it's fine. I talked to Meg, I reconciled. I don't think we were ever reconciled in the first place, so I don't think we could say reconciled. I don't know if reconciled's a word. I'm panic rambling. We need to not panic, V. Come on, get it together. You are cool and strong and amazing, and if there's anyone who can handle this situation, it's you and Bess. You've been here the longest. You got this. It's going to be fine. It is so cool and dandy and fine. I'm so glad there's a literal path to Novaros. I'm glad that there's a little path to Novaros, because otherwise I would continue to be getting lost every time. And also the fact that they've terraformed the entire desert. I need to breathe. It's not even a situation. It's fine. I will go to Novaros. I'll get Bess. We'll talk about this. It'll be dandy. It's fine. Nothing sinister's gonna happen with the church. If it does, I've got like at least 3 people who can sort it out. And frankly, I could kill a god, couldn't I? Yeah. I totally could. Oh, hello, Crispy, in the chat. Greg, you have some superior sight. Oh god, oh good, my fire pod's running out. Bess, I think we need to talk.
Why the fuck? Hold on.
Hang
I'm
on.
coming down for this one.
Yeah, I was about to ask if you could. Hang on, I'm here. I'm just crossing the... Oh, good god.
Why the frick crack snick snack little babble paddywhack has the fucking frog been spouting evangelical propaganda?
The frog got baptized?
Why the fuck did the frog get baptized?
It's a bit of a... Can I come in where there isn't so many lag spikes?
I'm not sure.
It's... I'll explain. Hello, Greg. Good evening. I don't look that terrible. These aren't even fresh scars. I'm fine. I just took off my jacket and everyone's like, oh god, what happened to you? It was like 7 months ago.
Yeah, we might as well. Actually, you know what? Come down here. So you can sit with the cats. It's calming.
Didn't know you were a great lover of cats.
Yes.
I could make a joke there, but it's not the time and it might get me banned on Twitch. Okay, so... I didn't baptize the frog. The frog did get baptized.
I'm fully aware. If you'd baptized the frog, I would be far more concerned.
Yes, if the... yeah, I might... on the subject of which, I might technically be part of the church now? I don't know. I didn't sign up for this.
You're the fucking protector, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean... Can I explain? I can explain. Because
You might
stage...
as well.
There's a new girl in town, Rilara. Have you seen her about? She hasn't met you.
I believe I've heard of her in one way or another. Greg mentioned there was someone new there.
Yeah, someone new, fucking novelist apparently. Long green hair, very womanly. I don't know how to. I'm panicking. Okay, here's the thing.
Well, she'll have a lot of stuff to write about here.
Yeah, I was talking to her about that earlier. She asked me to tell her everything about Coffee Pot, and I did. And we went through some questions. She was like, "Oh wow, there's a story there," and I was like,
Heck, darling, you don't have hair.
"I don't know."
I'm not gonna question that.
And so I was like kind of hanging out in the ocean. I was just splishing about with Crisp, lovely. What the fuck day was it? Friday afternoon stuff. And Sage and Lara come over, and then we go over to the church, and we're talking about the church.
Where were you?
I was in the ocean with Crisp. We were literally just behind Stage's house, in like the Shadowland.
I'd recommend if Chris asked to go in the ocean again, that you possibly keep it a little closer to home.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
mean, the lighthouse is halfway there.
Yeah, Crisp likes exploring, and I've been keeping an eye on her, because not only is she like kind of my friend now, like I care about her a lot, I care about that frog, I'm not going to let anything bad happen to that fucking frog, not on my watch.
Right.
But I wanted to make sure that she kept out of the ruins, right? So I've been like supervising her, and I didn't want to be like, you can't go anywhere near Ground Zero, because that's just mean. So we were just hanging out, and we just ended up behind Stage's house. So, and then we were talking and got introduced to Vilara, and then we went to the church and we were talking in like the break room, and I didn't really want to be in there because I know the church makes you feel really weird, so I was like, this church makes me uncomfortable. I don't like it here. Something's definitely off about this place. If it's upsetting Beth, then it's upsetting me. I don't like it. And we were talking in the thing, and Stage would like turned to Vilara and Chris was just like entirely enraptured in that point because Stage showed her the fucking water dispenser.
The fucking water dispenser.
There's a water dispenser, and the frog was like, this is the coolest thing ever. And I was like, and then Sage was like, oh, you two could get baptized. You could become part of the church. And I had to, she didn't actually say you two. She kind of gestured to everyone in the room, and Meg was there too. And I was like, oh, yikes. So I had to take a moment outside. And then Chris came out and talked to me, and I was like, and was like, do you not want me to get baptized? And I was like, I want you to do whatever's good for you, but the church gives me the EBGBs. The church gives me the creeps. And we talked, and Chris was like, well, if you need me to, I would leave the church for you if it would make you happy. And I don't want to be like controlling. I don't want to be like, oh, you can't have any friends. And I panicked, and it was like, no, it's fine. And then Chris went back inside, and I went back inside to keep an eye on things, and all of a sudden Chris and Rilara were getting baptized immediately. There wasn't any time for me to be like, Bess, that frog stray you picked up kind of getting baptized, because it was immediate. And we went in there, and it was like, cool, do you want someone to be your chum-toe protector? And Chris said V, and I couldn't bloody well say no. I want to protect Chris. I don't want to be part of the congregation.
Well, understandably, I personally wouldn't even sit on a room in my own country for a couple hours a day of the week. I'll be frank.
I don't want to go to church. I'm not going to go to church. I'm going to talk to Stage. Trust me, likes me? Question mark. I'm going to get her to take me off the congregation record. I'm just a protector though. I'm not even baptized, so I don't think I even count for like, I don't know if there's like a church census or something, but if there is, I don't count.
I hope not.
If there's a church census, that's creepy. I don't like it.
We agree on this. We are.
I think I could count on one hand the amount of things we agree on, but the church is weird.
And this church is weird is one of them. You know me, I know about hiding things, but I feel like there's just
I don't even think they know they're hiding something.
I wouldn't put it past them. Well, both to be hiding something and not know they're hiding something, frankly, if they're willing to baptize anyone immediately.
That's weird, right? That's like cult shit.
Yeah. I don't know who will get in, never mind who gets out.
Oh god, yeah. Like, I don't want to be, like, if something happens in the church, I definitely don't want to make the first move. I don't want to be like, fuck religion, we're going to burn you down. That's not happening. But I will protect Chris with my life.
Unfortunately, it's stone.
Well, coffee pot burned. That was TNT. I don't know.
That was TNT.
We'd figure
I mean,
something
I'm
out.
sure if push came to shove, I could get my hands on some.
Oh!
But that's a query for another time.
Yeah, the whole point is we're not going to blow the time. Sorry, I've walked on the cat. We're not going to blow it up because we don't need to at the moment, and I don't want to do that. But frankly, I've buried the hatchet with Meg, if that's a good idea or not. Meg's going to keep me posted because I don't spend time in Ground Zero. Like,
well, either way, it's good to keep people on your side.
Yeah, you would know. So, the frog's baptized. Can you unbaptize someone? Do you just, like, dry them out? Do you just, like, dehydrate someone?
I mean, I think if you dehydrated the frog, you might kill it, which I'm not opposed to, but...
No! I'm opposed to that.
Alright, well, that means the other hand isn't getting used, but, well, I'll be frank, I'm pretty sure the only way you could get unbaptized would be to get excommunicated, but if if we don't know what this church is hiding, I don't know if at the moment it would be.
Greg, did you take Greg, when did you take an RE class?
So if they've come across old books, sometimes they read them, sometimes they eat them. I can never really tell which. The books always look a state. I mean, it'll be a diet, but yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard you say "a up" before, but you know, these are strange times. These are strange times indeed.
Yeah. I refuse to admit that I've picked it up off of the dragon, but well, we live and we learn. I see you've got a new outfit.
Yeah, the jacket was falling apart. Sorry, I took the arm off. I'm sweating. I'm panic sweating. I do this when I'm panicking. Yeah, I got a new outfit. Apparently everyone's like, oh no, the extent of your scarring, and I'm like, no. Thank you. I ripped the sleeves off of it because it looked really weird with the sleeves. But thank you. I like it too. It's got a bee. I like bees. But my point is,
I must say, I think you look quite nice.
well, thank you. You do have a good sense of style yourself. But we didn't come here to talk fashion. What do we do?
You did not.
What do we do? Is the answer
I think
nothing?
it'd be wise until, well, put it this way. I think it would be wise until we figure out what is going on in that church that we don't.
I don't think I've ever seen you wear clothes.
I've seen them wear clothes, and they proceeded to take them off.
The point is the church.
The point is the church, and I say it's best to, at least in our regards, bide our time until we know what we're dealing with. It's the truth.
Yeah.
He goes to get it.
Yes, I'll keep an
And
eye
what
on
you-
things. We'll keep an eye on things, and Meg will keep me updated, and I'll keep you updated. If there's anything, I swear, I will try and let you be the first to know.
I would appreciate that.
And I won't let the frog get baptized again.
Frankly, I think it's a one and done deal in the way that it is too late at this point.
I will be keeping that frog safe with my life, Bess. I will die for that frog.
Try and keep it contained.
The frog?
Yes.
I've been keeping an eye on her.
She has been baptized, V.
I panicked.
I wouldn't profess to. Either way, I don't think, thankfully, there's much more to be joining in this server, so...
Yeah, it just
For
freaks me out
free,
because the
that'll
last
be
time
it
people were sworn to
for
a
now.
cause, it was coffee pot, and I didn't like that, and I know you didn't
No.
either. And it's been really dawning on me recently, something that's kind of freaking me out.
Well,
There's more and more new people here, right? People who've just shown up or have come up from the ground and been made out of slime and cake. Or new people, but there are so few of the originals left. Out of that original party of like the handful of us who stumbled on a fresh new server, it's us.
it's us.
I mean, you would know better than I do, but I haven't seen Neo and Shane in months. Cam's been missing in action since Desolation Day. Eve is God knows where.
On Desolation Day,
Detonation.
Cam died in Coffee Pot. And I mean, frankly, I didn't see him spawn back, but...
Well, if they had to have, right? They can't be dead. No one, well,
I mean...
I hope they're
I
not
guess
dead,
that's-
because shit,
I mean,
it's been a
if-
while.
If they are, it'll be something we'll find out only by seeing their face again.
We'll figure it out. But the point is, I know we're not friends. I know things are really hella complicated, and that we have more history than I thought I thought we did. But if push comes to shove, I know that you aren't gonna join the church, and that I'm not gonna join the church. I'm technically part of the...
I would frankly rather do the opposite of join the church. But
What's the opposite of join the church? Not join the church?
join the church adamantly.
Fair.
Or at least, once again,
Greg's
that is
got
one of
himself
the
some clothes.
few things that we stand on.
Yeah,
Oh god.
and not today. There's far too much that's gone on today already, but we should talk properly at some point. I haven't forgotten what you said on Detonation Day.
Well, we'll get to that when we get to it.
But we will get to it.
Oh.
There's answers that only you have.
Are indeed. Pardon?
There's answers that only you have. Just don't forget that, please.
Alright, don't worry. Trust me, you'll find that even if I have far more to remember, I don't forget much.
Good,
Whether
that makes
is
one of
my
us. That makes
intention
one of
or not.
us who doesn't forget much. I won't.
Oh.
The frog is so not going to get baptized again, or anything else like that. I won't let the frog join any more religions.
If
Or
there are any
weird
more, I will
cults.
be greatly concerned. If they call themselves a cult, then I will be once again more concerned.
Nothing bad is going to happen to the frog. I love the frog. I would die for the frog. Please don't kill the frog.
I'm not going to intentionally kill the frog.
Okay. What the fuck
For
are you
the time
doing here,
being.
Reginald? Hi.
Can I?
Real better security.
We are working on it.
What brings you
A
here?
giant open doorway.
As I said, we are working on it. Don't you worry yourself.
Do you have what I came here for?
Look at it. How much did you say you needed again?
2 stacks of blocks.
Got it. Wait here, V.
What the fuck? Reginald?
Yes?
What's going on?
A business deal.
Oh, that's not ominous at all. We haven't... It's been a while since we've talked.
It has.
I should put my arm back on. Everyone's been looking at me weird because I've taken off my jacket and oh no, horrible scars. Oh, yeah. Don't bother me. Well, they do a bit, but
Uh,
I'm old.
I've seen worse.
I've seen worse too. I've seen them when they were fresh and they were fucking shit. But that's not funny. I shouldn't joke about.
Why do you think I wear this? I've seen worse.
There you go.
Hi, Bess.
Really appreciated.
You can keep this flag.
I greatly appreciate that. I'll be sure to put it somewhere nice. Yes, you were saying?
Yeah, we should talk at some point because there's answers only you have, and I know you won't forget, but if I wasn't old enough to form a memory, so. But not tonight. There's too much effort
There's
to add more
things.
pieces to the chessboard.
There's
Frankly,
certainly already a lot to deal with.
Frankly, I'd rather you come to me when you're ready to give me answers because I don't want to argue them out of you because I know it's not going to work.
I'm glad you have that sense.
Yeah. I've been trying to develop that over the past few months. Sense. Then again, bit difficult to learn common sense on your own in the woods.
Well, you seem to have figured it out all right.
Thank you. I can't tell if I'm more wise or just more bitter. What's
Oh.
the difference?
Not much, trust me.
Hmm.
Oh, bye. Is that all?
Yeah. I should let you get back to whatever you were doing before I swung by.
Well, it was good to see you either way.
Oh, it was good to see you too.
Take care on your travels home.
I will. I'd
Yeah.
say you too, but you are
I'm
already
already
home.
home.
Thank you. That's...
Here's the trip.
Thank you.
Oh, grow
I
back.
will bid you farewell then.
Take care.
Bye. This is weird. It's been a really weird day, chat. It's been a real weird week. I don't think Crispy's in. The church probably is nothing nefarious, right? It's fine. Stage is a good, honest person. Slime. Cake. Thing. Whatever she is, she's good and honest. But sometimes I feel like there's more behind the church than even she knows. Which would make sense because she started it, but I don't know. Gives me the creeps. Creeps me the fuck out, I'll be honest. Still, good to have covered this with a few, gone over this with a few people. I don't know how I feel about Vilara writing a book about everything. I mean, it makes for, yeah, I guess it makes for good story, but we have to be so much more than a story, don't we? Everything I've been through, it isn't just for the sick entertainment of someone else. I would hope so. And I'm certain there's only more to come. I think about what Bess has said a lot. She knew my mother. I didn't. I like to think I did, but I know that I didn't because I was 4. And everything went to shit. And what I do remember is little and sparse, and frankly so was I. So, but, you know, we do what we can, we soldier on, we get answers where we can. I guess I can respect Vilara in that sense. Interesting place to stumble upon this. I feel like there's more to her than meets the eye, but there kind of is to everyone these days. Again, I can't tell if I'm more wise or if I'm just a bit more bitter and a bit more paranoid and a little less naive. Not that I'm not entirely naive, I mean, anyone who's talked to me knows that I've got a certain amount of trust in me. If she writes the book, burn the book. Well, interesting point. Interesting suggestion, Seabug Drama 9. I feel like I recognise that username. I do not remember from where. But I feel like burning the book is a bit difficult. I mean, frankly, if she writes a book, if it becomes a widespread thing, I can't burn all the copies of the book. If it doesn't, then she'll have her manuscript close to hand. I think it's better to stop her writing the book. She doesn't write a book. Don't have to do anything about her writing a book. At least that seems like the sensible option. At least I'm doing my best. And I will continue to be doing my shit. Button. What the fuck? Let me out. I will continue to be doing my best. I've been trying to be better. I've been trying to be a good person. It's not easy though. There's so much bad in this world. It's sometimes easier to just... How do I plan on stopping her? Convincing her to not write a book. Frankly, Callie writing a book seems like the less of my troubles at the moment. I mean, I've got a project to attend to, several, my own self to worry about, and frankly, the church. What makes Callie most dangerous is she's a member of the church. But, you know, like I said, I'm trying to trust, but I don't feel like that's the best option right now, you know? But if it comes to it, I will rip the book out of her hands. And if it comes back bloody, it comes back bloody. I've done worse. And I'm trying to make up for it, but I don't think I want that book written. But I understand the drive for answers. It's a very confusing place that, well, this whole server is. And someone's got to try and make sense of it, but, well, I feel like some things don't want to be made sense of. Can I not open any of these? Is it just lag? Shit. Relara. Relara. I'm bad at this. You know. I'm doing what I can. These chests will not fucking open. I have to accept that. See? Look at that. What the fuck is that? What is that? What is this little thing over here? Would just be completely non-important? Like, entirely? What the fresh fuck? What is this? Ow! It's got a basement. Whatever it is, it has a basement. Who's built? What the hell is this? I'm gonna take a photo of this with my built-in camera. I don't know how to not metagame screenshot. I guess we'll find out if we have a gift for Greg, a loyal citizen, and I hate mysterious signs. Oh my god, if we have this bullshit again. Yeah, my communicator's camera button. If we have more of this mysterious sign bullshit, I'm gonna walk into the woods and never come back. I will simply be leaving. I don't reincarnation of Loki. What the hell is going on? What is that? I mean, it's a gift for Greg. Should I call Bess? I probably should. Oh, for God's sake. been going on with your dragon? Oh my god, I hate mysterious bullshit. It's my least favorite type of bullshit. There's this weird half-constructed building near Coffee Pot. The only indicator to what the hell it is a chest. The chest with a sign on it. What does the sign say? I've already forgotten. Let me check. Fuck. Message. S. Gift for Greg, a loyal citizen, and a reincarnation of Loki. What is in it? It's building supplies. I know. Seems like Big U is the only place Greg would be. But then who the hell is the gift from? Wow, that'll be a mystery. I wonder if Meg's still about. Meg is still not about. Fuck. Okay. Can't ask Meg. Is Reginald about? Reginald was in another house last I saw, but are they? I will have a look-see in their shop. See if they're in there. Hello? Anybody in? Anybody home? Anybody conscious, living or present? No! Sick! This is what's so weird. This is so weird. This is so weird, chat. This is weird, champ. This isn't even PogChamp. What's in the... Yeah, it's a very fear-inducing sentence. And like I said, in the barrel, there's just... Is that Reginald? Reginald! 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 Reginald!
Yes.
I have found the weirdest shit. I think you like weird shit, don't you? You're a proprietor of weird shit.
You cut out for a minute.
I found something really weird. You do weird shit, don't you? You're like a proprietor of weird shit.
On occasion.
Come with me. Come. I hate mysterious shit. And I need to know if you know anything about this. It's a little bit... It's like a...
You mean terracotta and concrete all over the place?
No, not
yes,
that.
that is me.
Oh.
That is road plan.
Road plan. That's not the mysterious bullshit. I just thought someone had been hopping around and placing blocks in their path and decided to do it in conch. Or terracotta or whatever. But that's not what I'm on about. If you come over here... See, there's even like a road to it. Why is there a road to it? What the fuck is this? Ow! Don't come in. There's a box there that I need you to look at. But what is this building?
I do not know.
Oh, wonderful. If you look, there's a sign, there's a barrel, right? And the barrel says, a gift for Greg, a loyal citizen and reincarnation of Loki. What?
If I recall correctly, Loki was the Norse god of trickery.
Trickery and chaos. If I remember from my limited studies. Don't know why I taught myself Greek mythology, but...
Not Greek.
Fuck, Norse. I'm panicking. It's been an evening. I talk to Rilara, I talk to Meg, I talk to Bess, I go, okay, there's enough weird shit coming on. I go in here to do my, I come over here just looking around and stuff, and I see this. So what is it? What's going on?
It was put here recently
Well, yeah, no shit.
because whoever built it on top of where the road was supposed to go. And a few days ago, I had to move the terracotta around
And you
the
didn't
building.
think this was weird or suspicious?
It's a building.
Fair.
People make buildings all the time.
People do make buildings all the time. That is a aspect of human society. If it's a live citizen referring to Greg, then it would be another thing, but Beth knows nothing. Or, I don't think Beth knows anything. And Neo and Shane, I don't even think you ever met them. They've not been around in so long. And that's like all of Novaros. So, the fresh flipping flip-flop fuck is how is going on? Will you?
To be honest, I have not spent much time above the surface recently. I've been, planning.
Planning?
Oh, that's not ominous at all.
No, I love a good bit of pathetic fallacy. What have you been planning?
You remember how I was looking for bunkers?
Yes.
I think I might have a way to find them. I'm not sure yet.
That's
but
great. Right?
I feel like there should be one around here somewhere. But
Greg lives in Novaros chat, so... Okay, well I hope you find your bunkers. They seem important to you.
I have reason to believe that it was somewhere wet.
I know a swamp.
Maybe a swamp, maybe an ocean, I'm not
Got a lot of
entirely
ocean.
sure. Which is why I thought it might be here.
Well, either way, I hope you find it. Well, I'm probably going to wrap up for the evening. There's a lot to think about, a lot to discuss, and a lot to worry about, as always. I just said I wasn't going to be as paranoid anymore. But I hate mysterious shit. You weren't there for the sign happenings, but mysterious bullshit doesn't end well.
Which is why I want some answers. Not from you, but in general.
Everyone seems to want answers. Rilara wants answers about our history. I want answers from Bess. You want answers about this. We're all a big game of...
Who is Rilara?
Oh, you might have seen her running about. Iron armor, green hair, long green hair. She's new. Church member. A lot of baptisms about. A lot of church about. I'd keep a safe distance. I'm sure the church isn't even. The church probably isn't planning shit. Just freaks me out. So just keep an eye on that. Don't get baptized. That's my suggestion. Don't tell Stage I told you
The
that.
church seems peaceful, but I do have apprehensions about religion.
Right? His is like the church is entirely peaceful and pacifist, and then Stage pushed Meg off a roof. And I know Meg got her to do it, but like, still broken morals. And frankly, they're just accepting people in on a whim, and that's just whatever it is freaking me out. The church is freaking me out, that building is freaking me out, the barrel is freaking me out, everything's freaking me out. And again, I'm a
Who is
very
this?
easily... That's Vilara.
Oh.
That's a new person. You two should get introduced. The fuck's she doing in Copper? Ow! You pushed me down the mountain. Oh, fucks. Well, I'm going to wrap up for the night.
Alright, then.
I will see you around. We should talk about that project thing you had sometime. You said something about building me better.
Soon, I have to find the bunkers first.
Of course.
At least one of them.
For sure. Well, I'll be about soon.
When I have a location, I'd like you to join me
In what? The bunker?
in seeing if it's there, seeing what is there.
Sure. Love me a good bit of adventure. But yes, we will talk later. Have a good evening, Reginald, and stay safe, won't you? Weird times we live in. Right, chat. Been a hell of a day. Covered a lot of stuff. I just wanted to run some errands, man. That's fine. All important conversations. But we'll see where this goes. We'll see what unfolds next. What the hell that building is. That'd be nice to know. If we have another sign arc, I'm gonna fight someone. But yes, I will see you all next Tuesday. Be wonderful to each other, have a good week, and be kind to yourselves. And happy Pride Month, by the way. Happy Pride Month, welcome to June. So, big PogChamp to all my fellow LGBTQ plus folk this month. This is obviously a cause for obviously a cause for celebration, but also we shouldn't forget the people who got us here. Trans women of colour are the backbone of this community at this point, and kind of always have been. So yeah, make sure to learn your history and pay respect to it, but most of all, have a good Pride Month. Have a good Pride Month. Okay, much love to everyone, have a good week, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.